Next, we want to talk about how to pick your show date. Now, in the other segment of how to pick your federation, I've linked the compact bodybuilding calendar, and I'm going to do the same below this video because it's a really useful tool relative to this conversation in that it will give you an overview of all the shows that are happening across the year, which federations, which dates, which months, and everything like that. So, the conversation of how to pick your show date really is dictated by how long you need to develop as an individual from the position you're at right now until the day you step on stage, whenever that might be. Now, some people decide to compete and they want to give it a couple of years before they step on stage. They want to grow a lot of muscle and then put themselves in a really good position to be successful and then compete. So obviously it's harder to tell that individual how to select their show date as opposed to someone who's got plenty of muscle and they're ready to go and essentially they just need to prep, get lean, and then go and compete. So it's a little bit more of an open-ended topic of conversation, but the best thing that you can do is honestly look at where you're at now, decide how successful or confident in your success you want to be. Have a conversation with a good coach if you have one, or people that know what they're talking about, people with experience in the industry, and have them advise you, look over your physique and tell you what they think and how long you need in order to develop your physique and then get lean and then compete. So generally speaking, the longer you leave it, the better you'll look. But that being said, some people are ready to go now and it's just a matter of where you're at now and how long you need. Okay, so that's the first consideration. Now, if you collect and gather opinions and also take into consideration your own opinion because that's important, and then there's a consideration of how eager are you to just compete and essentially just get started in the sport because that matters as well. It's not all just about winning. Sometimes you just want to get started and essentially establish a baseline to progress from, and that's a great mentality to have as well. So if that's your position, we're considering absolutely everything. You want to decide how long you think you need in order to get ready, develop your physique, bring about some confidence, manifest the idea, and then step on stage. Now, if that's 6 months, what I would advise you do is look at the bodybuilding calendar, the compact bodybuilding calendar that I've linked below, and walk it forward 6 months from where you're at right now, and then select show dates that suit you or roughly the federations that you would like to compete in around that mark, and that's how to pick your show day. It really is as simple as that. But there's a lot of considerations. Ultimately, you need to decide for yourself. There'll be other considerations such as the things that you might have on in the year that need to take priority. Although if you should compete, then really it does need to take priority. But I'll leave that one up to you. Decide how long you need in order to develop your physique and then get lean and then step on stage and ultimately be successful. So from there, I hope this helps. Nobody can tell you exactly when to compete. You kind of need to decide for yourself. And if you're working with a great coach, that's a conversation that you guys can sit down together and decide. So good luck, and I'll chat to you in the next one.